Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to look at a method that we can use in Z80 Assembly Language to change the border color on a Sinclair Spectrum computer. So here I have my ZX Spin development environment set up on my computer with the emulator on the left and the assembler on the right. And this is the program that we need in order to change the border color. And the way this program works is it calls a ROM routine to do that for us. So the Sinclair computer has built-in routines in ROM, and one of those ROM subroutines can be used to change the border color. And we're going to use it in this program. So I've set up my program in a modular fashion, and I've assigned some values to some labels to make it very easy for us to use. And it will also make it easier for us to use these subroutines in games that we're going to be creating later. So let's take a look at the program now. And first let's look at the bottom section here, where I've entered a comment called values. So this section of the program simply assigns numeric values to different labels that we can use in our program. And the top one here assigns the value that represents the address where the ROM routine lives, and it assigns it to a label called border. So we can now use this label called border to call that ROM routine. And then down below that, we simply assign numeric values to each of the different labels that represent the different colors on the Sinclair computer, ranging from color 0, which is black, through to color 7, which is white. And now let's take a look at our main program. So after our org instruction here, we have a label called main, which simply indicates the beginning of our main program loop. And then our next line of our program loads a color value into the A register, which is required before we can call this ROM subroutine, because it needs to have a value loaded into the A register so it knows what color to change the border to. So in this case, we've used this label green to assign a value to the A register, because down here, of course, we assigned all our numeric values to our color labels. And so here the label called GRN, or green, has a value of 4 assigned to it. So up in this line here, it's going to take that value of 4 and load that into the A register. And then all we simply need to do is call our ROM subroutine, which we do in the next line here, where it says call border, and border has a value of 8859 right here. And then once it calls this subroutine, it should change the border color for us. And then finally we have our return statement at the end of our main program loop. So let's go ahead and assemble this program now. And now we can execute it by using randomize user 30,000. And we should expect the border color to turn green. And there it does. And of course we can simply change this value now. Instead of having the label green, if we wanted to set it to, let's say, Cyan, we could put CYN here and reassemble it. And now when we execute it, we would expect the border to turn cyan color. So randomize user 30,000, and now it turns cyan. So you can see how easy it is to use this modular form of programming to make our programming lives easier, and also make it easier to troubleshoot these programs and to modify them later, and also to incorporate them into our games. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.